Hello, everyone. This is Matt, known as the Norman Buckeye, Ohio. Norman, Ohio Buckeye on YouTube. Red Von Baron II on my second backup YouTube. Buckeye Anon on Twitch. And today I am going to be playing some Diablo 4. I did update my title, and I'm not sure if it's working right, so hopefully it shows Persona 4. I will be switching to different games. I've decided to start using playing different games. Well, just for the time being. I don't know. Probably permanently. Uh, I working. I don't know why I was doing that. I yeah. Well, I don't even have access to my honest. But it's working, so I'm glad people are watching. I hope it doesn't show up as Persona 3. I'm going to be playing Diablo 4. If it shows up under that, I apologize. I checked everything. It should have updated. Anyways, I got a new Shroud, and that Shroud is a new mythic for this. That's really good for the Spiritborn. Probably good for other classes too, like the Rogue. Um, None of the builds really show it, but the Shroud kind of adds a little bit of like extra life to you when you're fighting, and it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Looks like I should do whispers. I was farming with my girlfriend and my friend Fenced, and not only did I get a Harlequin, but I also got a backup. I really wish I wouldn't have crafted this now, but I'll show you. So I got it. Of course, I got it in Dario's with some other friends. I got a Tyrion's Might. I got another Shroud of False Hope. That's on Greater Epics False Hope or False Hope. I also have a Starless Skies along with the Shroud that I'm wearing. So I've had some crazy luck with Mythics so far. So not going to complain about that. That's for... So let's see. I'm going to kind of put some away. I don't. I guess I must have farmed it maybe. So Ja is what I need for the new helmet craft. It's okay. K I need for the new helmet as well. I have 14 of them. Gar I now have 6 of. So basically what I wanted, because I don't have any sparks right now, and I there's only like a few that I'm willing to melt, and I don't have them right now. So I think I'm going to do more boss runs before I melt those. And that particular helmet I don't necessarily need at this moment. So that's what I am going to do right now. What I want to do right now is to farm some obdicite. Now there's several ways I can do it. I want to test the shroud by going to nightmare dungeons for a little bit. I know that's not everybody's favorite thing, but this season, that it's not bad. This nightmare dungeons are they've definitely improved them. So I don't mind doing nightmare dungeons. I know hated them in the past. But that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to pop. It's actually a life potion, increase damage. And then let's see, what do I need? I guess I could just go for more crafting. Now that's really might have to do that. All right now though. Okay, more crafting materials is what I want. All right, so let's see what nightmare dungeons I have. I did get rid of some of them. Let's see, drifting shade. No, thank you. There we go. That's fine. Shock. So hopefully I don't die. From 4. Okay. So let's test this out. Things are tanky for me. I'm still working on my build. Still got a ways to go. So we'll see what I can do here. Doobie doo. Okay. Uh, One nice thing that I like is that I guess a lot of people are. Ooh, that's some damage, man. They were kind of tanky before, but I'm shredding them. I just shredded them. That's a very good sign. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. This is a vast improvement from where I was. I was actually going to tier 3 because things were too tanky. And, you know, some things are still tanky, but let's see. Collecting some obdicite. And I don't know if anybody's been doing this, but I'm leveling all of the mercenaries and all of that so that they're at the highest level. Build recommends still gotta follow, which is Cliptus, by the way. If you haven't been to Cliptus's channel, I'm a big fan, and I do recommend checking him out. He's an expert as far as builds go. This channel is all about just having fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm just having fun, man. I'm not claiming expert. I'm just playing games because I like it. But Cliptus is an actual expert at the game and creates builds. So I highly recommend him if you don't, if you want to, especially barb builds because he loves the barb favorite. But this season, Spirit Born a lot. He did start the I guess called the Mighty Throw build for the barb. So I'm actually going to do that too. This is his Touch of Death build. The results are much better than they were the other day. I was really frustrated. Someone claiming that quit at the it's kind of funny. Me and my girlfriend, which we play, we both kind of say that sometimes. We're quitting. We're quitting this game. We don't like this, that, or the other. But we always end up still playing because you know both pretty decent at the game. I mean, there's always room for improvement. Yeah. I also like the Shroud's movement speed. Uh, I'm stealthy. I move faster. Nice. And I haven't even really done what I wanted masterworking. I would actually like to crit on life up. I can't express how big a difference. I don't know what that was, but okay. There must be some newer enemies from the new region. Something. Yeah. I don't sometimes get these like to tell you they're gonna do your profile for you and visit them right now on Discord. Like, dude, I'm gonna stop Discord right now. My girlfriend's actually good at that stuff. Anyway, if anybody's gonna work on my profile, it's gonna be her. Yeah, I'm clearing the room much better on Torment 4. This shroud is awesome. I couldn't be happier, and I'm just so glad that I was able to get it. It's just crazy that right after I crafted it, I also got it in a boss fight against good old Duriel. Or no, I actually got that one against Barshan. Duriel also gave me today. One thing that's great about this game is the uh, ability to farm as many boss mats as you need, which is a huge switch. Uh, Now I know that the Diablo trade market ain't as good as it was because people probably aren't going to spend much, so that went downhill a little bit. But the ability to go out and farm is better for what this game's about, and you can get as many boss mats. And during my Duriel fights, my Andariel and Grigor fights, I was able to gain. I think I have like 14 of the torment tributes. That's a lot of boss mats, so that's love it. All right. Uh, so the big question is, what's the fastest way to get obdicite? Well, obdicite comes from several sources. You got the hordes, and you got, of course, nightmare dungeons. The other main source for it would also be uh, Undercity. Now, get those tributes for the Undercity, and let me see if I have some. Build everything before I do all this nonsense. Okay. Here are my tributes. Right now, I have refinement. This is the one. If you have these, and I only have 3 of them, and I would like to know how I could get more and more often. But if you have those give 2,000 obdicite each time, and especially if somebody figures out where you farm them, they absolutely are amazing. You can do the undersea so much faster than anything else. Great. Now I'm not doing the best damage in the game. I'm not, but man, it is nice to see guys just melting in torment. Very happy. I was getting frustrated because my build wasn't coming together like other people's, but I do have a crazy work schedule, so I don't have as much time as a lot of people do. You guys think you want this, huh? You guys think, huh? So yeah, I might want to think about switching Vortex. I guess a lot of people have since the beginning of the season. Started off doing Thor ability, which actually ability, but Vortex like brings it like a circle for you, which is really cool. All right, down here. Looks like I killed him already. Oh man. So yeah, my build's coming together, and I might be able to take out Torment or Lilith now, but just you have to have a perfectly dodge everything. But I don't know. I might be able to take 1 or 2 spikes now. Just depends on life and what you here is. Oh yeah, killing them. Yeah, I cleared that. Just, I mean, everything was so tanky. Like at the same time, it's like you shouldn't need mythics to be able to clear content so well. But oh, we have extra enemies. Extra enemies mean more obdicite. Is that it? Okay. I was gonna say usually it's like tons of stacks. Oh yeah. Look at that damage. Look at that. No, I'm not breaking rules or I'm not breaking like 1,400. That's in the billions. Some spirit borns are going into the trillions. Mind you, I'm not fully masterworked. Oh yeah, I'm hitting orange there. So one thing that I've learned from some of the stream, in order to get your spirit born's damage up there with some of the top performers, it's a good idea to bring your life up, which finding a like double, triple uh GAs on max life especially. And there's actually a good method for that. It's gonna take a grind to get everything immediately. But it's also a tribute to get you those legendaries. Pretty much everything that you farm pretty well this season. So they did do a good job at that. When I say it's not my favorite season, my reasoning that this particular class is so OP. Like the other classes look silly, and trillions of damage is fun, but it's so broken. I just think that Blizzard people class they achieve their goals, and that's just me. Everybody's some people are going to disagree. Oh wow. Okay, that's some damage. It's fun. Doing what I just did is fun. Obviously, that guy second, he looks like he's lasts a little while. Next second, torched. That's good. That I have a got another. That's low. Mine's just under the cap. So this is good and all, but again, like life. See, that's max life. That's I could go back and get those. Let's see how much obdicite. Roughly around 1,000 boss, which I did. So it might be more than 1,000. Let's see. I got 51 obdicite, so I did get more than 1,000. Really good. So like I said, opals work really well. All of the different mats you can get called opals, not op. Or wait, the opals I back and get. Let's take a look. So what I could do is put on this helmet. I could use legendary, but Cliptus was telling me that actually something to avoid that. So this doesn't have max life. This one does. So I have a GA max life there. Um, Now if I want my resistance messed up, most people are running with lower resistance. Uh, I can switch out that. So I would want an amulet with GA max. This ring is good. So really, it's just a. So my goal is to get this tapped, but I really don't want that to create on all stats. At it, because I'm going after by max life. Good as that is, that's not. Problem is, you do all of this, and then you're not guaranteed for it to crit on the same. No, you spend everything, all stats. And I hate min maxing. It's not my favorite thing in the world. You're not cooperating, okay? Max life. Oh man, max life. I'm gonna use all of this. I don't want to use all of it. It doesn't like to crit on that, does it? Oh, I'm having some bad luck here. Might have to do a board. No, see this? Aren't I supposed to have some kind of streamer's luck? People claim that that's a thing. It is. There we go. There we go. That's a start. So that went really well. I'm curious how a horde will go because before, like, kind of hard for me to kill things. So we're going to try. I've done. Don't want to waste this, so as well. I do apologize. I'm not sure myself right now. I do have a blister, cold sore. I shouldn't vein, I guess. Not vein. Not really. More like worried. Okay, that was a little tanky. The life steal is kind of what keeps you alive as a spiritborn. Kind of similar to how you do a rogue. Okay, etheric masses went down fast. This is kind of how I was doing the damage in tier 3, torment 3, I mean. I keep calling it tier 3, but you guys know what when you've been playing this game, kind of used to calling it that. Okay, that's really good damage that I'm doing. This is much better. I'm not breaking records, but hey, I'm happy. Unavoidable damage. Spawn more often. You pull the enemy's birds, which is quicker to kill them. There weren't any good options there. Hopefully it gets better from here. I can't really see how much ether I'm going to get if I get bad options. It doesn't give you proper data to say, hey, I'm doing good enough damage, like, or I'm not, which I think I am. This is more like how I was doing in Torment 3, and I was at least walking away with 500 ether on a bad roll, usually. Sometimes 800, sometimes 1,000. There we go. There's some masses. But you always hope for Hellborn. Come on. Okay, I gotta kill that thing. Maybe I already did. No, I didn't. Okay, they're down this way. Most of the fire doesn't hurt you, but the problem is you can't tell which fire does. That's why I want to kill them as soon as possible. Okay, there's another one. There we go. No more of that. There's some vile shamans. They look like the guys, but they're not. Alright. There we go. Now this could lead to some astronomical that Hellborn. Alright. What incredibly good luck there. The first roll wasn't good, but the second roll is. So what I'm thinking about doing is playing some Diablo 4 and then doing a little bit of Persona 3. Maybe maybe today, maybe not. I do want to min-max and get that shroud to where it triple crits on life. I don't know if it's worth doing right away though. But extra life is extra damage on the Spiritborn. So I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah. My girlfriend's part of Cliptus's server and he helps out a lot. She mods. She's considered an officer there and she's got a lot of good information. I just one thing that I've noticed is some people just don't listen to her for some. I gotta tell you that season 5, I really started listening to her because I had met her before. I was fairly new to the game. Season 4 was really when I started playing it. I did beat the story mode in season Hero when it first came out. And I liked the story a lot, but I stopped playing for a while. And so I didn't really know what I was doing in season 4. Like my build was pretty bad and I was first I was a bash barb, and then I became a whirlwind barb. Ooh, I almost died there. Life steal saved me there. Are these guys really tanky or what? Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. But then again, I just executed them all once. I don't recall selecting Ether Lords, but I've seen a few. Interesting. Oh, I missed out on that one. Oh well. Anyways, she helped me really take my build to another level. And so did Cliptis as well. So they both gave me. So I started listening to them. Those were getting way better. And each season, I typically am getting better at what I'm doing. Although I've struggled with the Spiritborn a little more than some people. I just think it's because I don't have as much time as some people, and so they got their builds way advanced to mine. But I'll get there. So if you're watching, and I know at least somebody's watching, what is your favorite class? What do you like most to play? Are you playing it this season, or did you just go along with the Spiritborn like the rest of us? Face it, people want to see Spiritborn. They want to see you. That's why everybody's playing it, especially the big stream. Wave 5. Is there another enemy? There is. There we go. Purging. Halted. Fire spawn. Stillborn. I kind of like this because I just picked that last round. Man, I'm surrounded by them. That was a lot of Hellborn. Okay, we're gonna go over here and attack these Hellborn. If I do it right, I can get them to spawn faster, which is kind of the goal. Okay. Yeah. My cooldowns really don't happen because there's so many enemies in the hordes that by the time counting down, it's already no longer on cooldown. It's kind of funny. So I could do Ether Lords. I don't want. I could do extra damage to the Felled Council, which would test my build. I could also kill this stupid. I'm gonna kill the Burning Butcher. Burning Butcher's dangerous in the sense that the fire's on the ground, but the Butcher ain't as bad as he used to be in previous seasons. I feel like he's a bit weaker than he was. The Burning Butcher is also weaker than. Oh yeah, come on, come on, Butcher, come on. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just weaker. And I don't think it's that they nerfed the Butcher. I just think it's because everything that you fight is your level. And people are used to facing like 30 levels above to to maximize experience and stuff. And so these butchers are at your level, so they're not harder. That butcher died so fast. I was not doing this kind of damage. Torment 4. I don't. Yeah, I better. These guys are a little right here, but I'm also. Dang, man. I got like 20 billion megas. It's just throwing their attack at me. Okay, going all right. Got another Hellborn with it. Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. Extra damage is okay. Partially because I'm not really taking much. I also am not capped at armor, although there's people that play with lower caps, lower armor than me, do fine. So I don't know. When you're doing enough damage, it's all right. This is why people are using the shroud, even though builds aren't necessarily calling for it. It's insane. I know that my build is far from done. All right. Wave 8 of 10. Big mass plus 1. I'll take whatever has a plus 1. I'm not going to see it. I wouldn't want to see as many etheric masses as I would Hellborn, though. Hellborn are far better to run into. Okay, we're going to go over here. We're going to prioritize any kind of special event, I guess is what you should call it. Oh, yeah. Look at that damage. This is great. See, I'm not even doing trillions, and I'm doing fine. Killing everything. Okay, I am literally surrounded. Come on. Okay. Wanted him to appear, so I. Where is he? Probably ran out of time, didn't I? Okay, so I got one more round to do. That's a lot of enemies I was surrounded by. That's great. Lords. Good lords. What? Burning masses deal unavoidable damage. Yeah, I don't want those to appear over Hellborn. Hope that that doesn't. Okay, so I get an etheric mass right away. So their damage like takes over the whole screen. So if I see one, I want to kill it as soon as possible, which is fine. I love the way like Spiritborn jumps around and attacks. Even if it didn't have trillions of damage, that would still be very helpful. I heard that the new Mighty Throw Barbarian is actually doing pretty well after the updates. Off fixes 730. That's not bad. I mean, it's record or anything bad. Very good character to farm with. All right, right now I'm what kind of damage? Yeah, this guy's pretty tanky. That's that execution I was talking about. It's like his it's weird on the spirit point. Look at that. Like the damage isn't showing up and then all of a sudden it just like the life out. It's just so wild. Dawning Sky plus 3. Oh. The Passage of the Dawning Sky has been kind of used to good season, but actually get a better one than this actually for like when you're leveling. What I got? I got a GA amulet. What do I have on this? Max speed, dexterity, max life. I can put max life on it. It's not G. Now I'm like really target for all G. That, no, it has exactly what I would want. Did use it, so I'm gonna go for this. And partially because you should get roughly 1,000 obdicite. Whoa, better obdicite. Look at that, 4,000. Very good. Happy about that. That was a good run. Not the world beating. Very good run. So hordes are definitely the way to go right now for my character. Uh, Farming enough if it goes right. Oh, I've had a lot of problems with. Problem is, I have to exit out of the app. Yeah, it did. Now, he's gonna go blank. I just gotta reload it. Bear with me. I this is happening to me a lot. So good news. Already run out. Uh, oh, let's see if I got some whispers out of that. I don't. I didn't even look. See if whispers were active. Because I'm going to show you something else. And maybe if any of you that do know about this, go to you. All right. So how many whispers? I have 5 out of 10. Got a hell tide right here. That waypoint. Blizzard, buddies. That I'm important enough for you all to tune into, but please, really have to make us every time we make a character. I guess it's not hard. No, kind of nice. Have to? Just guessing. Nevertheless, so this season, like, things are knocking you off your mount much. You'll take a few hits, going. You keep going, you sustain enough damage to go off. But like that, like look at that. It barely even touched me and it knocked me off. It's as if it wanted to prove its point that I was making. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys are melting. And I do think a lot of what's happening is execute. So even the tanky enemies, when I hit them, they get executed. You know? All right. It looks like we do have some people. Yep, they called on Blood Maiden. Oh yeah, they crushed the great way to farm. Might fight another one. I might fight enough to actually go and get the yellow chest. Get steel. I want to farm steel and blood and fear. All great things to farm and hearts if possible. They're just pretty much killing everything. Even when I try to attack some, I did get something there. Okay, melted. Very good. Oh, I thought it was already dead. Oh yeah, I didn't go back to town to get rid of this stuff. I have to check out that helm. A GA on the helmet would be good for max life. It's just I've got decisions to make on that, and I know that Cliptus gave me some tips. Hey, you can still use the Harmony helm. Told me what I would be missing out on with the aspect on the Harmony helm. All right, that's time to go back to town. Sorry, guys. I would help you, but I gotta get back to town. Plus, I gotta get that whisper. Get all this stuff in my stash, and I'll go back and get this. Oh, okay, it is. Make sure you get in. I appreciate having fun playing games like this and maybe throw in Dragon Quest too. I like Dragon Quest. You know, that has max resource, but I really want that. If I am going to replace, I haven't decided yet. I would want that on max life. Otherwise, it's a great home. See, that was dexterity, so that's fine and all, but I'd rather have one with max life. Now I can turn my whispers. Saved up like 7, 7. I don't. Ask, well, why would you save up? Get the other materials. Might actually show you. I'm at 232 Paragon. Paragon. Hey, here it is. 5. Now I have 6 chests. Maybe I will do it. My armor not capped. Really is a big no-no, but Spiritborn's doing the damage it is. It doesn't really. Plus, my barrier seems better now that I have the shroud, which double, triple crit on max life. I don't know if I'm going to do that immediately, but eventually I'll probably try to min. Come on, life, life, life. Hey, I double critted. That's pretty good. Need to farm some more obdicite first. So now that I have that shroud and I'm leveling it up, probably test a life. So I was doing tier 80 before, and it was great. Taking a long time. Let's see if it's even better now. And again, thanks for watching. We're just having fun here. All right. That's a lot of enemies. All right. Not bad, not bad. Find big groups of them. There's a good chunk of enemies. Whoa. Okay, yeah. The shroud is exactly what it's built for. I just knocked my own barrier down. Okay. Not smart. Don't do what I just did. Dodge that stupid thing. I don't know that those enemies are worth it. But if they want to come fight at the same time, that's fine. At least it's a big group. Oh man. I just okay, this is 1,000 times better than before I had the shroud. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dang man. I was complaining about how everybody's spirit build seems to be doing tons of damage except mine. That has changed. That has changed. That is definitely. Hey, I haven't arrived yet, but man, I like it. Whoa. Oh man, look at that. They just melted. This is insane. I know I really should use my fear, but because of the way I'm melting it, I'm not even worried about fearing them. Before it was like I need to do that extra damage. Taken to, mind you, it's still not as fast as I would like. These guys are tanky. Nice when you execute. I'm at 11 minutes. Would I like it to be faster? Yes. But yesterday it was going down to like 2 minutes on a tier 80, and I almost rage quit when, just to be honest. I think I did kind of, well, I stopped playing at that point. I was like, it's not worth it. I don't necessarily care about breaking records, but I don't want it to be that slow. At, at some point, like, I know you have to level your glyphs. At some point, start sometimes failing. Really need to go up a level. But if it's taking you until there's 2 minutes left, you're not really going to be able to go up a level. Okay, that portal's okay. There we go. It was coming in a minute. Packs that my cooldowns. All right, let's see how the boss goes. Generally, I'm having a lot of good luck with bosses on this build. I don't know why. Okay, I probably should not tank that. Oh, here we go. Now we're doing. Yeah, there we go. Harmony. Runes aren't really what I need anymore. Probably going to create that new mythic. That's what I'm talking about. I might be able to do it tier 85. Be up to tier 89. The damage I'm doing. Can I push it that far? Well, I mean, why not? Not on hardcore. Y'all know that have watched me that I love hardcore. But I've been out of hardcore since because getting a feel for a lot of things. So how will this go? Doesn't feel like I'm doing any. Of course, that first wave usually is kind of tough. Probably just okay. There we go. Just felt that way, didn't it? What do you guys think? You think I should think about the vortex? instead of doing the store. I think a lot of people are doing that now. Here we go. With all of that lightning and everything, I have to literally keep fighting to survive. Oh yeah, I'm still melting at this tier. Get out of that explosion. Not a good idea to try and tank. Not fighting anything. Guys, I think I've got a very successful build finally. I was really getting frustrated. It's like all these spirit points doing all this damage. Mine felt like it was just behind. Of course it was because I don't work so much. Okay, I have to fight for my life. I'm just if I stop fighting, I die here. That's insanity. That life steal. Those ones were fairly tanky. Yeah, those guys aren't worth. Follow me. Yeah, I'll go through this. Maybe I'll get less tanky guys. Not all mobs are created equal. Whoa. There we go. Clear and clear. This is this is the highest I've gone with this character, so my girlfriend has gotten a little further than I have, which good for her though. I'm happy. I'm happy for her. Maybe I'll catch up. I don't know. She has more time than I do, but I think it kind of works out though that we both play around the same amount of time. Looks like she just logged in, so she must be awake. Maybe I'll get to talk to her before I go to bed. Since I operate on Australian hours, being a third shifter. Okay. This shroud has just completely changed things. Whoa. There's like a lightning everywhere. You see how they just like melt all together? Like, dang. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Very good. I couldn't even do this damage on tier 80 before I got the shroud. Hopefully she'll pop in here and say hi. May just be listening. I don't know. Alright. I am down to 8 minutes. That's not preferable. I'm not really going to farm this fast. Of course, when you're pushing, it's a little different than when you farm. Okay, but that, there we go. About 8 minutes, so it takes me about 7 minutes. Den Mother is a good one to practice. If I could just stagger them, then I'm going to wind up taking a stack. Okay, now, whoa. Okay, now I just took 3 stacks like a moron. Which I really should be, I should be dodging that. Okay, there we go. I should be able to take her down. There we go. Okay. Even though I had 3 stacks, I made it. Gloves. I better get rid of some stuff. Come back and. Alright. 2 to level 80. That's good. Get everything to level 80. I want to push it towards 90. Just doing it like 10 at a time on each. It'll a lot of. Like, it'll decrease a lot of time. Things. It did it again. Oh man. Not again. I I want to believe that it didn't. Makes it like a noise. It almost sounds like wind in my ear, and I'm kicked out. And every time it does this, I lose my potions and my. Good morning. I appreciate it. I just cleared a tier 89. It wasn't a record time, but I did clear it. Did great damage. Um, I really appreciate Doug. Appreciate you. Always appreciate. Second time I out, so I'm sorry my screen is blank. It keeps kicking me out. I've had so now I could play this. I could play this on my console, but it just the way that on my console is different, and I could solve it by just plugging my console, like taking my console window onto my computer. I could do that, but there would be like delays upon delays, and I don't know. Weird. All right, let's pull this back up. The potion's gone. um, I did a horde. Now that I have the shroud, and really, like, if I did a horde before, I'd probably wind up with like 200, 300 worth of money. With this shroud, I did get 800 ether in the horde, so I was pretty happy with that. And I could probably do even better, especially if I level these glyphs. Okay, so let's salvage all that crap. Is it really? That's weird. It's hooked up the way it normally is. Yeah, yeah, I should have set my computer maybe? I don't know. Like, I can check my mic. Let me check something else. Make sure that my mic's not going through the wrong thing. Okay. Trying to fix it. All my wires are all crossed. That. Makes me wonder if it was my other mic. Hope that worked. USB condenser. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully. I don't know. It's acting weird. Nice. I look forward to this Paragon board going a little bit further because it'll help with my resistance armor. Let's see. So I did dexterity. Next one. Wait, that's like right. Intermittent. Uh, weird. That leveling up these. Then I'll go back to the ones up. I got these caches. It's worth doing. You don't anticipate like technical. Some of them you don't even notice until it tells you. There's no way for me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have an answer. Nothing I can do. I'm using a really good mic and it's hooked up perfectly. And I didn't change that I know of. Now I could check here. Nope, that's correctly. I don't know what you want me to do. There's really nothing I can do. The only thing I could do is uh restart my computer. about it. Yeah. Dark Citadel. Right now, you're my tech person. Well, fortunately, you're my remote tech person. So. But I mean, everything's hooked up the way it's supposed to be. I have a really good mic for this, so just trying to decide what I want to do. I really just need to get an obdicite. Look at all those tribute to Titans that I got from our boss runs. Nine monster barrier. Barrier. Yeah, I wasn't melting guys like this in Torment 4. It was way too much of a grind. Really fast. Whoa. This is crazy. Look at this. Like, it's almost like I've started coming close to one-shotting these guys. Hey, Harmony, are you playing right now, or did you just log off for the day? For a while. I don't know. I saw you were online. Oh, okay. I don't blame you for that. No one really asks me for any help. Which, when I'm streaming and they want to hop in and do what I'm doing, I'm usually okay with it. Unless I'm like playing in a full group. Gotta get that coffee, huh? I'm so glad to hear that. You feeling better? I hope. At least even like a little bit better would be great to hear. Night's my half night, so when I go to work, I'll be off at midnight. Of course, they could give me like an extra shift, like they like to do. Work some overtime. This is much better. I was. These guys were so tanky before. 190 something million. Yeah, you will say because you just did. But it goes back to that thing like the mythic to do that or the other. I don't know. I guess some people are doing some things without mythics, but that's really not different. That in and of itself is not different from others. Everybody had a few mythics that they were equipping. Oh come on! I was trying to save that person. Can't you wait until I'm ready to attack you? It's it just would take me so long to go through it. I was doing it on Torment 3 just because it took too long. I didn't have problems beating it, it just took too long. While some guys are tanky still, they also have that symbol for more health. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot more max life than I thought I did. Looks like that's open. If I could get good rolls on the hordes, they are still better than 900. Because I had a real. I got 800 and I got a lot of obdicite out of that. 800 boss. Oh, come on. Why'd you do that? Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Is what GA on life? Which one? Talking about my shroud? Which one? Sorry, I don't know what was I doing. Oh, I was going to check my obdicite. 46. Yeah, it was 1,000. Got 1,000. Yeah. Well, Cool Valley is. Oh, you want to look at my gear? All of it? Not claiming to have the best build? Well, it's not every piece. Obviously Harmony doesn't. The Harmony don't have it. So this was max. I'm sorry. This was GA on damage on attack. So the Shroud was not. Uh, this are my gloves. So I don't put max life on my gloves according to the build. This has a GA on max life. I haven't switched. I do have a pair of boots. If I could ever figure out that, and I'll show you the pair of boots. Gotta find them. Where are you? I missed them. Yeah, I hate how the cursor like pops up a box over everything every time. Is this it? Those the ones? I don't think I've masterwork. Here they are. It's yeah, finding it. Whole other thing. Like I got what I've got. Like it's just kind of is what it is right now. Are those the boots? Those boots aren't 100% correct, but they have armor. I'm wondering where my boots are that I maybe I did these ones. Okay, here's that. Yeah, max life. That is armor instead of dexterity. That's the potential. I hate to lose dexterity, but dexterity, armor, poison. So use those ones. I change the cold resist. Put barrier generation on those. We're if we're in the season of walking around without resist, there's always that. Just to test it, actually put movement speed right away. It's not the highest roll though. Barrier generation helps me survive my resistance low. Barrier again. Barrier generation. There we go. Low roll though. So let's say I put that on. Yes. It's really bad. Get it to 12. Yeah, this weapon here, because I have another weapon. Uh, on core skills. The chance for core skills to hit, is that what you're talking about? I only hit it once. And yeah. Well, I mean, I can see what happens. Although I probably should masterwork it a little bit. Oh, and I need that. So my move speed bad, is it? I could leave the resistance on if I feel my what happens if I put this back to 934. Your rod is triple critted on chance for skills to hit twice. I could go back into a nightmare for how I do with four resist. Guys, I might die doing. Oh, I didn't even masterwork. I should at least give it like the four. Yeah. Well, you're doing the life steal, so I guess that helps. Be better on max life would. Well, if that affects any. We'll see what happens. That my Rakanoth is 12 out of 12. So getting rid of that means I'm going down a little bit. But this is just a test. I can always put it back on. Of course, surviving a horde is a whole other thing too. In the pit, I'm gonna have to fully test it. Whoa, I didn't how those die. I didn't even attack those things and they just died. That must have been my swarms, huh? Yeah. That's because I have the barrier generation that I put on the boots, huh? And because I have armor on those boots, that helps. Dang, did you see that? I barely even touched those guys and they melted. Insanity. Yeah. I don't know what mine is, but it's definitely not 120%. I wonder if that barrier would help against low. Of course, I could also do the stealthier method. Barrier and spell. Go back into stealth mode. That didn't last long though. Why am I not attacking? There we go. Holding in the button and I wasn't attacking for some reason. Pretty crazy. Go this way. That's But when you're in Nightmare Dungeons now, you want to kill everything so you can get as much obdicite as possible. Yeah. Oh, it froze for a second. Well, kind of. That's even without using Jaguar. Oh, look at that. Some boss mats. Oops, that hurt me. That hurt me pretty bad. See. What, you think you're just right over there or something? Gar. I already have that enough for that, but I'll take it. Don't walk into fire explosions. But it's still bad news for hardcore, man. Can't. I guess you just gotta choose cereals over the shroud in hardcore. That's what. Yes, we have a bunch of these. Oh, we have three of them. The ways I haven't been yet. Yeah, these. Look at those guys melt, 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 melt. You know that I've got to do hardcore. It's my thing. I've got to. Just my thing. And I want to get all the Paragon points and everything in hardcore. I mean, it's going till January, so they're likely to make some things better, I would think, for January. I would hope. Yeah, I can. You know I will too. Yeah, not stable at all. You're right about that. It's just you're guaranteed to die in some if you're not where you need to be, that is. I don't really have a full feel because, like, I worked hard to get a feel for when you're able to do this, that, or the other, but this season it's changed. So I don't have a feel for it. Yeah, you'll push back on those complaints. That's your job, isn't it? I think that's what your job is. After all, I do spend a lot of time trolling you too, so guess I'm gonna have to take my lumps. Yeah, I know a lot of people are switching to Vortex. Uh, it's like, do I want to do that and change gear, or I don't know if I have to change anything. But I guess if I'm going to be looking for GA life gear anyways, that's better than what I got, then I guess I could do that. Yeah, I know what Vortex does, and Cliptus was talking about on his stream about a lot of people were using Sora at first and switched to it to Vortex, and I was like, yeah, I probably should do that. I know other people have mentioned it too, besides Cliptus. It's just his build still has it on it. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just looking at an old build. Or maybe I have it up and haven't refreshed it. Yeah, he uses it now. And that goes along with what he mentioned. My obol. Obols or opals or whatever's which. Alright, let's go down here and fight this boss. And I'm going to melt him. And we'll see how I do in a horde with horror resistance. I have my rock and oak with me. This build has. Which one, though? Whatever one I was looking at had sore. Of course, maybe I just need to hit the refresh button, like I was saying. Oh, I've never done damage like this with it. Best barbs. They did that on purpose. Beerborn. Ugh, what could I get? He was also at about 20 something, like 21 minutes in live stream. He actually questioned about the Harmony helm and whether I should switch to legendary. He gave an example of how I could keep the Harmony helm. So it's just something that I need. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Kicked me out again. I lose more potions this way, I tell you. Good thing I have a lot of farm stuff. Kick me out. Why are you kicking me out, Diablo? Seriously. Why do you keep doing this to me? Oh man. This ain't right. Over and over again it kicks me. And I wanna well, I mean I wouldn't die because that. They've put in protections for it. There were previous seasons would die. That would be very disheartening. Really hard on a character and it dies that way. I've already died in stupid ways before. I've done it so much. Done some really dumb stuff. I still do dumb stuff on softcore, but I don't care. Here I am. See that wind noise it makes? That same. My decks go down a little bit. I see you sent me the newer build. So look at these mythics that I have. So I got the Andarios from. Yeah, thank you. I got the Andarios from previous boss runs. I got the Harlequin. Uh, we're doing our farming together. Here's my materials. And here's my second Shroud of False Death. Here's my Shattered Vow. Starless. So, I mean, I've got to decide what I would want to melt. Or I could just farm for another use. Farm for useless mythic is probably the answer. So, what I could do is look for. But what could I sacrifice out of that? Suppose to have all three of those stacked on the gloves. I could look for a helm. See this? Hey now. But you did get a mythic today, so that's good. Very pole arm. Loyalty's mantle, I get tons of those. Godslayer crown. It's cool that you get these now, though. That's a thanks. I need to do a lot of things. That. Yay, I got a Godslayer crown, guys. I wanted to DA, just not on that. That's interesting. Got a harm. Yeah. I haven't really min maxed, to be honest. I just did a little bit of min maxing on my Shroud, though. Double critted on max life. Been nice to get a GA on life. That would have been even better. But I'm gonna live with what I got. I got the low roll resolve stacks on that helm right there. Not using it. Not ever. Yeah, that's good. See, there you go. You say I have all this luck compared to you, but you got that on life. I didn't. That's bad luck. Look at that. Lots of blue. Yay. Lower than. All right. No, that's better than nothing. I now once again getting definitely don't. Let's see how I do in a horde. I've sacrificed. My armor's still okay. Really bad. Really bad. I just melted them. I do like soar for that purpose. I know, I should get rid of it. What everybody else is doing. Well, I could probably kill Duriel now myself, honestly. I mean, I can kill Duriel on Torment 3, but you know what I mean. On Torment 4, which I probably should test. This is this may not be trillions, but man, it is massive damage. I only got 14 ether there. Faster. Yeah. 50% faster is good too, though. I love how you just bounce around. Why am I doing so little damage right there? I don't know. It's like you randomly execute though, so you don't. Oh man, not those corpse bows. Those have spelled doom for me so many times. Alright. Bye bye, etheric mass. Alright, there we go, Hellborn. Hey, yeah, you gotta stay alive, right? What's your pit you doing, hon? 85? Very good. Let me know how it goes or how fast you do it. I mean, I've never seen my vigor run out. What the heck? That's weird. It doesn't really affect anything though, but that's really weird. Oh my gosh. That was only wave 3. That was nuts. Creating Hellborn. Guess invigorating will allow me to faster. This is more enemies than I remember last time. I'm not even hurting that. Okay, that was weird. It was kind of off screen too. That's also weird. Not bad. Technically should be dying the way my setup is. They're so bad. These rolls aren't very good to be honest. The only thing I can hope for is that kills more enemies and spawns more events. I'm just bouncing everywhere, just melting everything. Like, it's insane. I mean, this is about the highest level tier horde you're going to get. Yeah, I almost do want to go ahead with the butcher, burning butcher. Got blood bishop. Yeah, it's just nuts, man. This is it's just crazy, man. They've done. Yeah, yeah, fresh meat. Okay, he's living longer than he did last time. He's dead. He definitely lived longer than he should have, though. Pretty wave 6 out of 10 plus 15. Here we go, Hellborn. Get extra Hellborn the rest. You've outgrown tier 85. Well, I mean, you've done higher for sure. You did 99. Are your glyphs already leveled up or no? I'll bet it like fails a little bit on tier 85 because it does for me. That's why I went to tier 90 to see how, or 89 to see how I would do. Oh yeah. Uh, let's see. Probably showed that I was typing while I was fighting on +2. Definitely, definitely. That'll definitely be good. I need these last few waves to be really good. How did that die? That's funny. I wasn't even near it and it died. That's a lot of enemies. They're just like spawning more than I can kill at once. Oh, I take that back. I need more Hellborn, you know that, right? Where's all the... Okay, there we go. I could see my life going down and then I would go right back up. Yeah, more ether. All right. Give me more ether. This is not the best round. I don't think it's going to be no matter what I do. But I'm happy if it's like around five or pretty close to 500 at least. Maybe I'd be lucky to get to 500. We'll see what I get this round. Now look at that. There's like 5 Hellborn right here. That's how I'll get to 500 or more. What's the burning? He's dead. He said fresh meat melted. Bye bye. Bye bye, burning butcher. I didn't call him this round, but he came. He didn't. I guess one death wasn't enough for him. Yeah. Yeah, mine are. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on getting them all to 80, and then I'll work to get them to 90. Or actually, let me look at that. Where am I going? 80, 70, 70. Yeah, I'm still working on getting them to 80 myself. Another Hellborn. This is the last wave, so nice. Oh yeah. Come on, give me some Hellborn. There we go. Well, there was a Hellborn there, I promise. I can't prove it anymore, can I? I just have to go back in my video to prove it. Alright. There's some Hellborn. Well, I definitely got over 500. That's great. This wave's almost over. So I'm going to have more than six. Okay, it'll be 600. 100 plus what the council gives me. Yeah, when they're 100, yeah, it'll be insane compared to now. All right, now let's council. I didn't do bad considering my resistances are garbage. Where is he? He was so melted. Oh man. Just to, yeah. How much? I'm back up to 4,000 something. If that'll triple crit. Shroud would be nice. Did. Yeah, I melted those hordes. No problem. I just can't believe how tanky just yesterday. I was pretty much going back to do that. Just silly at this point. Torment nothing, but not worth it if you at least need to get enough ether to where like per obdicite that you get was the get on so you get more per stack of it or whatever. All right. So let's see what happens. Chunk of that obdicite I just earned. Come on, triple crit on life. Well, that sucks. I ain't resetting it. I don't want to reset my rod until I do another. I'm not going to do that again today. And here's the kicker because obviously the pit is the best at killing you if something's not right on your build or whatever. Yeah, I think you can do 100 with your damage. Just man, oh man, I can't even tell. Like, I mean, it goes from looking like everything's taking no damage to like everything is dead. Oh, that took a lot of life. Yeah, it might not be long before I can do tier 100s. Oh yeah, when Cliptus was streaming Harmony, he was talking about what you could farm in the Undercity, and he was like, and if you need runes, Harmony, they can use your tribute. And I know you weren't there, but I thought you'd get out of that. It's like I don't know if you're here, but Harmony, they could use your tribute to get runes. I thought you might like that. Good old Cliptus. 5 minutes left. Okay. Oh, in 5 minutes. I'm basically right now, the only way I'm alive is attacking. Otherwise, I'm dead. I'm about halfway, and that's the point of the Spiritborn. Well, I mean, you're upfront and personal, so kind of need that, don't you? Fine. Spiritborn executes a lot of enemies, don't they? I mean, these guys are. I can't move anywhere. I wanted to get out of there because they were tanky. Try and kill enemies I can kill faster. Always on the brink of death. Insane. Oh yeah, those arsonists will kill you so fast. Oh yeah, I died. Yeah, well, I attacked and died. They're probably going to kill me again. That my health was just going down way too. Okay, well, got him that time. I don't know. There we go. I'm at 7 minutes. That's with the penalty. 30-second penalty I had. I just like face tanked the fire that it sends out. That's not the smartest thing. Okay, this is okay. Max life, lucky hit chance. Lucky hit chance. See what I. Yeah, I probably should hold that in. Right, that worked. I died once, which is not ideal. Did I get any Paragon? That one. So close to on the Paragon board to hit some that'll help my. This one right here that'll help a lot. I could go into here and do suggested. Set a sore. I better look at what vortex. I only suggest taking it and say which one. Climbing up there, huh? I'm not gonna push. I want to get my lifts up. Do like a you can do like a 110. You can get your glyphs up without worrying about it ever failing, right? I believe. Yeah, my vortex actually might, or not vortex. My the scourge might prevent me from dying. Actually, mobs. Oh, once you're that high, they stop failing. That's probably what it is. Once you're that high, it stops failing, which is good. I don't have to worry about it. Died. I don't know about this. Died again. I don't know, man. I don't like running around without good resistance. I don't like it. It's just you just get killed so easily. See, man. This ain't gonna work. I can't run around with these bad resistances. I don't care. I just can't. I realize the barrier generation, but I know that the builds are just like, let's ignore the resistance. Who cares? I just can't. No, no way, man. Just stupid to die when I have these Distance capped. Or at least close to capped. Master working what? What do you mean? Damage work? Well, I mean, it's not 100%. I just got the shroud. I did get the shroud all the way up. Yeah, the rod, like, it's not triple critted on it. That's min maxing. It's just, nah, no thank you. Get the build. Yeah, I get you. I password. Doing just fine like this, though. There's that vortex. Yeah, you guys aren't worth it. Come on, man. Die. Oh, that reminds me now that you mentioned Bill Volley. That reminds me. Get through the pit. I'm about halfway, 12 minutes. Not breaking records, but it's not. Man, I can't even get through the room. Come on, Vortex. Oh, I'm gonna have to get to sleep after this. Far as I'd like to be. There we go, another Paragon level. Every Paragon level I get will help with my resistance a little bit. So maybe as my Paragon gets filled out, more possible to do that. How you doing on the 105, huh? Okay, that guy's not worth fighting. Forget about them. Find a good mob. So close. Yeah. Still there? There we go. Guardian. Not as fast as I would like. Oh, this is gonna be dead mother. Come on. Now I'm doing damage. But it's probably going to escape before. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right. You're fighting. Well, I want to just. You already know what I'm going to works, but it'll be fun. Obviously, I'll start working. But I'm going to have to call it a stream. Before I do that, I'm going to do something. And you'll appreciate this. Oh, oh, I got kicked out again. This is ridiculous, okay? This is one of the things bothering me about this season. Happening way too often. Really frustrating. Can't say enough how frustrating that is. They were killing you, but they weren't like upright against you. Huh? Poor Vince. Uh, I kind of stopped at one of my job sites and kind of laid back while he was talking, talking back, and then I fell asleep on him. Sorry, Vince. No, you're not listening to. Sorry, Vince. I did not. That I apologize. All right, so I'm going to create a new character because what I want to do is this. That looks almost like a necro. Little bit of. Man. Good that you boss these. The werewolves were more trouble. Whoa, easy. Hey, Matt, how you doing? You're on YouTube, so Harmony. I'm about to go to bed, but as you stop by, yeah, sometimes you get those bad luck in those hits. What was Vince said Buckeye and then said something else after it? Uh, I was gonna name my character that. I'll just name it kind of after Vince. It's Buckeyed, in honor of my good old buddy. All right, so start game. Not much, man. Just playing a little video games after work. Trying not to think about daily life. But oh, Buckborn, Buckeye born. That's what it is, man. I'm sorry. I just want to show something. Silly buck. uh, hopefully it doesn't freeze on me. Yeah, it's Buckeye born. So I'm gonna delete. Try this. That's what it is. Thank you for remembering. Steely buck. That's funny. That's so similar to Nevada buck, but only it's steely. Look, how you doing, Matt? Watching me play a video game. I know you're not into people streaming video games. When I'm like, yeah, that's good. Guys, there we go. Or like, not quite my hair color, but guys, I'll get to what I wanted to show. And I know you'll appreciate this harmony. What I'm about to do. Buckeye born. Yeah, Buckeye born. It's true. I was born in Columbus. Definitely Buckeye born. It's slow today. Well, this is your slow time of year. Buck Spirit ain't bad. Buckeye Spirit or Buck Spirit or something. That ain't bad. Can't see. I don't know. I did add you as a mod on Right Harmony. So okay, this is a level 1 character. Okay, starting from scratch. So By collecting these whispers, watch what happens. This is just insane. This okay, here they are. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 whispers. So as you see, level 1, okay, starting from scratch. Okay, first whisper. Level 23. Second whisper. Level 29. Third whisper. Actually didn't get a level from that one. That's interesting. Okay, third whisper. Maybe that was a different cachet. My bad. Still. So level 32. Fourth whisper. Level 35. And last but not least, I might not get a level from this one. It might be specific whispers. It really doesn't matter though. I was at level 1, now I'm at level 35 just from doing that. It's nuts. I don't know if they intended to leave that in this game, but they sure did. And you're level 35 like that. Is that no, man, I haven't been showing my face because I have a cold sore, but I can. Hopefully my camera's working. Oh, what did I do to my chat? I messed up my chat. I'll have to. Yeah, you can carry the because this is going to be a quill volley build. Okay, here we go. Make sure it's working right. Oh, it's not even working right. That's not good. Trying to turn it on. Let's see. It should be working. Nothing's working right. Oh well, that's alright. I would show my face, but I have a cold sore. It's really bad. Guess maybe I'm slightly embarrassed of the cold sore. I don't know, but everybody gets them. Gets things like it. Maybe not cold sores specifically. So it's part of life. Looks like I hit 100 messages today. Pretty good for a small little streamer like me. But yeah, so this character, and like if I go into pits with Harmony tonight, is that my face? Yeah, I'm an alien. You figured me out. How'd you know I was an alien, Matt? How'd you know? You to 60 in 30 minutes at 90. Yeah. It literally like 30 minutes might actually be an exaggeration how long it'll take. It might actually take less time than that. It's just nuts, man. Like, and right now I could put on a mythic like Tyrion's Might and put this on. And like look, my resistance is 62.2%. Considering I have nothing else on, that's pretty good. Like I could put the Ring of Starless Skies on. Oh, where is okay, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ring of Starless Skies. Like my damage. Look at that. 77.5. Like your face, that's right. It's Harmony's heard me say that too. Your face is silly your face jokes. Yeah, from 1 to 60 in an hour. And you got lots of glyphs upgraded. Now this guy, obviously my gear's not gonna be able to do much with him. I would probably, even at level 35, die just trying to fight things. But nevertheless, that took me a few minutes. I have a character already more than halfway to where I need to be. And then obviously I'll pull up a quill volley build, but I'll do that off screen. But I just thought I would show that. It's just nuts. And it takes about maybe like 10 more caches. I'll have him at level 60 if I didn't do it the way she's. You can help me out a little. You can help me out a lot. You're just being. Yeah, tonight. Yeah. You're just being modest, aren't you? You can help me out a lot, actually. So, yeah, since my friend Matt came in here, who's a big Buckeye fan like me, and Matt, like these gamer friends that I have will call me Bucky. And I think it's funny that they call me that, so I tell them to just keep calling me that. That well, Harmony actually is into sports, so she likes sports like I do. She's a big hockey fan, but yeah, they call me Bucky. Funny, I like it. I don't correct them. I tell them just call me Bucky. It's cool. It's all good. But we have a big game this week because we had a week off and we didn't have the best results against Oregon. There's a lot of controversy at the end of that game. Oh, with gear, I appreciate it. There was a lot of controversy, and I think Matt will agree with me that my team got pretty well screwed because they let time tick off that shouldn't have ticked off several times. We lost like 25 seconds at the end of the game, and even with losing the 25 seconds, where our quarterback's knee went, we would have been in solid field goal range and probably won the game. But they let 25 seconds tick off, and then they had to change a rule because the Buckeyes. Yeah, you're my bodyguard. That's right. They had to change a rule uh, because some 4 seconds ticked off the clock after they called a penalty, and it was a dead ball penalty. But and they didn't adjust the clock back, so Ohio State got royally screwed uh, against Oregon. And Ohio State's a way better team than Oregon. Yeah, exactly, Matt. They're a way better team than Oregon, and I do believe they will pay them back. But they also did not adjust their defense. Like I think they prepared for one thing, and Oregon did something completely different. And for some reason, they never adjusted. So like they're going to have to work on that because you can't just do the same defense an entire game, not make adjustments. So it'll feel better once we beat Nebraska and get back on track, which we will beat Nebraska. Saw what Indiana did to them. It'll feel better. But anyways, I know this is a gaming stream, but I love my Buckeyes. And that's win or lose. I love my Buckeyes to the end of days. But I am going to end this stream. I need to sleep a little bit before I work. Otherwise, I'll be sleeping tonight after work, and that's when we do get cheated by the officials. It's happened way too many. I appreciate the help with gear. I think the build's somewhat similar, Harmony, to the uh blank of death. Mind is not working. That's probably because I'm tired. Um, so there's some similarities, but obviously you attack a little bit further away than my character that I've been using. Oh man, yeah, Buckeyes for life. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. We're Buckeyes for life. Harmony is Toronto Maple Leafs is what they're called, right, Harmony? Yeah, that's what she loves. And more focus on life, GA on life. I get you. I will work on that, but it's going to be a grind. But she's a Toronto Maple Leafs, uh, so I'll probably be watching a lot of those games with her in the future. I know you can't see her chats, Matt, but she's chatting on Twitch. You're chatting on YouTube. She's also a mod over on YouTube too, but Harmony, Matt's a friend of mine. He with Buckeye Scoop YouTube channel, which I do recommend Buckeye Scoop to people that like getting good information. Bedtime, yeah, I know. I need to go to bed. You're right. See, Matt, she looks out for me. Like, go to bed. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone that tuned in today. Belisari on. Oh, really? Belisari. That's interesting. He was the quarterback when I was going there, by the way. The first part of my time at O, and he wasn't loved. I'm sure he's a great guy, but as a quarterback, he wasn't. But but I'll have to check that out. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate all of you. Uh, got some things done in the game. My character's much better off now than it was last week. So I'll keep working on that. I might stream a little bit of Persona tonight and then go back into this game a little bit. So I might do 2 games tonight. And but anyways, keep tuning in. You can follow my channels again. I'm Madamus Prime Entertainment. Okay, I will watch it. I'm Madamus Prime Entertainment on YouTube. I have a backup YouTube, Red Von Baron the Second. On Twitch, I am Buckeye Anon, and I'll probably eventually sync all of those to the. Haven't decided what yet. Anyways, take care. Thanks for. Have a great day.